Okay, now that the state of Florida has denied me of the United States Constitution protections provided by Section 9 entitled Due Process, for which is defined as no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, or be twice put in jeopardy for the same offense, or be compelled in any criminal manner to be a witness against oneself. See, now that the state of Florida has denied me a due process, how can the state of Florida then retain my property, which is my life, as well as my property at 3250 Safe Harbor Lane, all of the 21 condo hotels that I had, all of the land, everything that I had, because they didn't give me due process. So if you didn't give me due process, how the state of Florida did not deprive Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., Benita Elaine Castle, Tamika Ray Sean Castle, and Tommy Chancey Castle Jr. of life, liberty, and property in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And then the United States of America aided and abetted the state of Florida in violating the constitutional rights of King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., Queen Benita Elaine Castle of Four Castles Incorporated, and then Queen Tamika Ray Sean Castle and King Tommy Chancey Castle Jr., right, of Chancey Incorporated. So that's what I had to do. I had to create two principalities to go up against America and the state of Florida. And I had to do it simultaneously so I can then defend my family as I defended myself. But see, this is what I'm telling people, right? You telling me to move on, and I'm saying, well, I wish I would have known that before I included you in my family. See what I'm saying? See, I'm saying, you know, Four Castles Incorporated was a nation disguised as a corporation, right? So in the Bible it says a wolf in sheep's clothing. But what about a stolen nation? How do a stolen nation appear if the stolen nation don't appear as a corporation? Right? How can I get cooperation if I'm not a corporation? Right? How can we have unity if we don't have a place to unify? What is unification if we're not unified under something as important as our freedom? You understand what I'm saying? See, if we don't start working together, then what we working for? If we not working back to each other, then aren't we working to stay away from each other? You understand what I'm saying? So somebody got to wake up before we woke. You understand? So now I'm telling y'all about, you know, when I hit him with habeas corpus. See, I hit him as Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. This is how I was trying to get back to Queen Benita Elaine Castle. You understand what I'm saying? I hit him with habeas corpus, which is in the Florida Constitution, Section 13, that says the writ of habeas corpus shall be grantable of right, freely and without cost. See, and I had to buy another case after I had asked for habeas corpus. See, that's when the state of Florida violated their own habeas corpus law in Section 13 of the Florida Constitution. See how I'm taking the devil and I'm running him with the law, and now see how John 1 is describing the legal events that transpired biblically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Like, if you can read it in the Bible, why you can't see it in real life? Like, how can you be mentally blind to something you say you read to show yourself approved? So how do you lie to yourself and you're not lying to your God? right? If you lie to yourself, wouldn't you be the first person to know you lied to God? So do you keep lying to yourself as if God is not in you? See, that's what the Bible says. The children of the devil lie because the truth is not in them. See what I'm saying? So how can you profess to be a child of God when the truth ain't in you? You see what I'm saying? So at some point, you got to then become the example of you. Because how can God use a broken example, as I said earlier, right? If you are a broken example, then you have broken God, right? The devil, if the devil breaks you, then the devil would have broke Moses. If the devil broke Moses, then how would you be free as an Israelite? Right? See, you got to look at it. If I allow them to break me, how can I deliver you if I'm broken? So if I would have violated the Florida Constitution, how could I ask the Florida Constitution to deliver you from the abuse that I delivered the Florida Constitution from? See, that's why now I'm asking for habeas corpus, right, which is the writ of habeas corpus shall be grantable of right, freely, and without cost. It shall be returnable without delay. See, now that my people were supposed to be returned to me on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, right, without delay, and shall never be suspended unless in case of rebellion or invasion. Suspension is essential to the public safety. Now, what was essential to the public safety? To take me away from my family. So I'm saying, see, to the public, see how I was defending your safety by defending my family. And so now, just like the 13 colonies became the 50 states in the Union of the United States of America, now Folk Houses Incorporated has now delivered those 50 states from the descendants of King George. See, I'm talking about from that ideology of royalness. See, you think because you got all the money, you got all the sense, but if you don't have the law, what do you have?